can't afford to live here anymore. I just spent 6 hours of my life serving tables, running around to make $50.
Just gonna be real. And I have $400 in my savings.
I work 5 to 6 days out of the week, and I only barely have enough money to pay my bills. Somebody's gonna get on here and say, oh, well, be lucky you have a job, bro. Bruh, how fucking hard do I have to work in order to fucking survive, bro?
So I keep hearing people say that nobody wants to work anymore. But after watching these clips here today, it becomes clear that people aren't lazy. They're just tired of the way the system works today. So without further ado, let's dive right in.
I'm so fucking tired of life. I can't afford to live here anymore. I can't afford to live here anymore. I just spent 6 hours of my life serving tables, running around to make $50. To make $50. And I already know the comments are going to be like, well, get a better job. I'm trying. I moved here 3 weeks ago. I've sent out over 100 resumes. I've had one interview. I didn't get the job. I knew I blew it. I did not get the job. I'm trying. The only reason why I got a server job is to make some money while I'm trying to get my big girl job again so I can get checks that actually matter.
Minimum wage hasn't kept up with inflation for years now. So even while people stay working, they're actually making less than they ever have. Let that sink in.
You know, so I can make money I can actually live off of. But nobody calls. Nobody's calling for these jobs. You know, Indeed is, we're hiring, or where? Okay, because I sent my resume and I can't afford anything, okay? I live with my son and his roommates right now, and I'm very thankful for that, but I need my own place and I can't afford it. I can't afford anything. I cannot afford to live here anymore. And I can't take my own life. You know, so like, what am I supposed to do?
And here's the crazy part, guys. So while job postings are up, hiring rates have not kept up. So people are applying and just getting ghosted. So yeah, people will say, why don't you just get a better job? But then what do people do when those said better jobs aren't just out there anymore? What are people supposed to do?
I'm just gonna be real. And I have $400 in my savings. I've been living back at home for 2.5 years. I don't know how that's happening, where the money's going. Actually, yes, I do know. It's going out to like groceries, it's going to student loan payments, and it's going to paying off my credit cards, which I use all the time. And then I'm like, oh my God, it's time to pay the bill. So then I need to pay whatever money that I get paid. The
average person right now is carrying more debt than ever before. When you factor in the student loan payments, car payments, credit card payments, all these really add up really fast. It's compounding of debt.
Little amount that I get paid while serving, I need to put that towards my credit cards. So, and then I was taking like trips last year because I was like, YOLO, like, why not just live it up now, because I'm never going to be living at my parents again. And it's like, here I am still. But now my finances are, so can we just be real about it? Like, does everyone have a big savings? Because I am so embarrassed. It's like embarrassing because that also gives me so much anxiety.
And groceries alone have gone up 20 to 30% in some places. So you see, living alone is literally eating people alive.
I'm like, wow, at this rate, I'm never going to afford anything. I'm never going to afford living my dream life. Like, who do I think I am? Then the Delulu is like, money comes and goes. The more you put out, the more comes back. And it's like, I'm still waiting for it to return to me. But anyway, I'm this close to spending that last $400 on a one-way ticket to Europe.
So it's not even about being irresponsible. It's about playing a losing game. But that game just keeps getting harder.
I am extremely stressed out. I don't come on here and cry and do all of that. But what the fuck? I work 5 to 6 days out of the week, and I only barely have enough money to pay my bills. Somebody's gonna get on here and say, oh, well, be lucky you have a job, bro. Working a job, going to a job, getting up every morning, every night, whatever time you go, and having to give your all or do your best at this fucking job just for them not to compensate you enough money for you to live your life and pay your bills.
This is where it hits different, because this isn't someone avoiding work. This is someone literally working harder in a system that fails to recognize efforts.
It's actually really up fucking setting me. I feel like I'm missing out on living life because I have to pay my bills and go to work every fucking day. Such a tiring process. I could see if I was lazy, I wasn't getting up and I wasn't getting it, but it's like, bruh, how fucking hard do I have to work in order to fucking survive, bro? How? Once I pay my rent and my phone bill and my light bill, that's it. And then the next paycheck, because mind you, bi-weekly you only get paid 2 times out of the month. So one paycheck goes directly towards bills.
You know, there was a study that showed a huge percentage of people that are literally living paycheck to paycheck, higher than ever before, really. So yeah, of course, we always have the people who don't want to work. But I think what we're seeing here is not people who don't want to work, but people who just don't want to work in such a climate. There's no incentives in this case, because what is the point? Work as hard as you might, but then the bills that you have just eat away at any reasonable savings that you can have. And then people don't feel as incentivized anymore. But I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section below. What do you think about these clips here? And let's have a chat about it, really, especially the girl that is living the YOLO life, right? What do you have to say about her? Is she inflicting wounds upon herself while crying? Or is this just the signs of the times? Let's talk about it down in the comment section below. Be sure to give this video a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.